For a party that supposedly wants to attract more mainstream Ontarians, the Progressive Conservatives have a funny way of showing it. A bunch of their leadership candidates spent last Saturday at a conference in Canada, put on by the Ontario Landowners Association. A conference that, according to Randy Hillier, a guy who helped found the group, was full of nut bars. It's about international property rights. Featured a bunch of guest speakers from Australia and the United States talking about basically how the government can't stop people from doing what they want on their own land. The landowners started out as a fairly rough and tumble group, but they made some interesting and worthwhile points about government over-regulation on things like who farmers can sell their raw food to and what regulations on small industries were doing to small town economies. Last couple of years, though, they've gotten very into some magical thinking about what Crown patents, the original contracts that transferred land from the Crown to settlers a couple hundred years ago, mean for the current landowners. The idea is basically if you can get a copy of your Crown patent, or the Crown patent somebody else got ages ago, then the government can't tell you what to do with, let's say, a wetland, or can't force you to get a building permit if you're going to construct something on your own property. Thus far, these arguments have not carried any weight in courts of law, and they don't seem to be going anywhere, and they're not places that mainstream politicians would ordinarily want to spend their time talking about. Of course, these people can go and they can talk to the landowners about whatever they want to talk about, but they shouldn't be surprised if people who don't see the world that way judge them for it. For the Ottawa Citizen, I'm David Reevely.